Well, good morning, everybody. To my Facebook supporters and to my YouTube supporters. I'm trying to do y'all simultaneously again. So, Facebook has actual better picture quality. It appears that I'm going to have to go get another phone and another ring camera to bring in the picture quality over here on YouTube because I have you on my tablet this morning. I have Facebook on my phone, and my phone looks like it's a much better picture. But we can't worry about that. It's okay. I'm going to wait a few minutes and let all my sugar woogers and my beautiful butterflies get in here this morning. And we're going to talk about family matters this morning because it does. In all aspects of it, it matters. Okay? I'm trying to get my picture together over here on YouTube. I think that's good. Hi, Myra. First one in. I'm so glad to see you. Myra, today I'm going to try to get my StreamYard on Facebook like Tashay was telling me last night so I can connect my Facebook StreamYard and my YouTube StreamYard tonight so you and your husband can come on and we can continue with part 2 of the dating and marriage stuff. Okay, so if you see the topic that says part 2 dating and marriage, that'll be for you to be prepared to come up. Okay, so that's the goal today, is to try to get that done. Every day is something, but you know. Hey, Chrissy over here on Facebook. Good morning to you. And hi, Tracy Marie. Let's see who we have over here on YouTube. Okay, hi, Wanda Clayton. Good morning to you. And hello to you, Gingy, and hanging out. How is everybody this morning? It's a beautiful morning here. I hope the weather is good where you are, wherever you live. So this morning, I'm going to connect with you, but I have a message that's true and dear to my heart. And something happened last night to make me want to bring this particular message to my Facebookers and my YouTubers this morning. I have to express how I feel about family matters this morning. Let me see who else jumped in the building. Okay, so we good over here. Hi, Layla. So I'm going to connect with you, write all the comments you want to, but I don't want to break up the message because I don't want to have anybody to misinterpret it, or nor do I want the message to be broken into pieces with my comments. So continue to comment, and as soon as I deliver the message, then we're going to talk about it, okay? So write whatever you want to write while I'm delivering this message. So today I chose the topic this morning, family matters. First of all, I like to give a definition of whatever the word is, the root word of what I'm talking about. So this morning, how did a family start? Where did it come from? Did y'all ever stop and think about that? Family. It just didn't appear. Yeah, we came here and we all had family when we got here, not by choice. We didn't choose our family. It was chosen for us. So let me talk to you about it. A family was clearly designed by God when he created Adam and Eve. Now, I don't know how many of y'all believe in the Bible, or I don't know how many of y'all believe in God. I can only say I do, okay? So if you don't believe, you believe in something. You believe in somehow higher power. Okay, you're not doing any of this down here on earth that he's allowing you to. Now, you do believe that much. So we're on the same track there. Okay? He designed Eve to be fruitful and to multiply. Right? She was created to be fruitful, have babies, and multiply. He didn't design Adam to do that. Okay? He designed Adam to make Eve fruitful and multiply. Okay? Families are supposed to be loving and kind to each other. God is not pleased with a lot of us. I'm including myself. I'm not going to leave myself out. Causing confusion and discord within a family. I need to repeat that. He is not pleased with those of us who cause confusion and discord within a family. Okay? I ain't said it. The Bible said it. Okay? It is sad that we live in an age where families are fighting over material possessions. Fact. In every family. Let somebody die if you don't believe me. And everything was good until they left here. And then all of a sudden, somebody is getting ready to step up to the plate and do the fool, be the fool, and act the fool. And think you are a fool. I don't have to repeat that. I said fool 4 times. So you fully get that. And they want the power to control. But I'm trying to figure out who gave you the control. Now, a control, when somebody passes on, they have a will in their possession. Most people do. If they don't, it's going to be even a bigger mess. But people don't want to follow what the loved ones said and left behind. They want to do things within their THEIR will. That ain't right. It ain't legal and it ain't right. Okay? So, let me keep it moving over here. The very act is displeasing in God's eyes. He always sends us signs to stop before sometimes he makes us face the harsh reality by sickness and even death. He is in control and the owner of the cattle on 1,000 hills. He created the heavens and the earth and gave man 5 senses. And it's my belief that he gave us 5 senses to improve, invent, and create a better life while here on earth. That's my belief, okay? You don't have to believe it. It's mine. Not to take from each other, but the love of money has, I see you calling. I'm going to call you back, babe. Okay, I'm on live. The love of money being the root of all evil causes so much havoc in families. And we see it all the time. The love of money. I have a problem with that. Because when you sick in bed and you laying up there with a horrible disease, and you got all the money in the world, and they can't cure your cancer, they can't cure your diabetes, they can't cure your kidney ailments, they can't cure it with all that money. What good is it? The love of money. What good is it? Yeah, we all need money to take care of our daily needs. But do we have to become possessed by it? You see it out here on these YouTube streets every day, what people will say and do for the love of money. They don't care. They just want to deposit into their checking account and their savings account. But what do you see them doing with it? Do we see anything? when they come on and they show you into their lives, we don't really see a whole lot, do we? Nope. But anyway, it causes havoc in families. And that's just not good. Families will never, ever show me in any Bible. I don't care if it's Catholic. I don't care if it's I don't care what kind of Bible it is. Show me where it says that families were designed to spew hate and evil and deceit and just become possessed by greed and money. Never was it ever designed, and you will never be able to show it to me. Fact. Then we sit around and wonder, why me, Lord? Now, those are three powerful words to be asking God. Why me, Lord? Why me? Why not you? Everybody else going through something. What makes you think you so special? You can't go through something. Everybody's going to go through something if you live here on this earth with people. Now, if you go out in the woods with the animals, you might not go through personal things like people who are connected to people. You living out in the woods, you got to worry about food. You got to worry about water. You got to worry about not being attacked by another animal. So your worries are not the same, but you still got worries. Work with me here. It's what you have done and said a lot of times that bring illnesses and deaths and all kind of problems into your life. So you've forgotten about them, but it's been recorded. That's the problem. We quick to forget about everything. We have short-term memory. There's no more long-term memory. It went away. It's gone. Now everything is short-term. Yeah, I did it, but that was then, and this is now. But you don't realize how you hurt people. The things you said. The things you did. That's hurtful. That person is still carrying that pain. But you have moved on. You have moved on with your life. Deborah, I see you want to join my video. I'm new to doing YouTube and Facebook at the same time, Deborah. I hit the little thing. I don't know if it let you join or not. Hopefully it did. So let me get on. Because then I want to get into the comments here. And I want to see what y'all have been saying. And do y'all agree or do y'all disagree? And we can agree to disagree over here. Because we chatting. That's what we do over here. Okay? Deborah says, no worries. I can see and hear you. Okay, good, Deborah. That's it. Okay. Deborah was my roommate. I've been talking about her when we were at Louisiana Tech. She's on Facebook with me this morning. Welcome, Deborah. And to all of you who have entered the chat, I'm going to get to you. Just let me finish my message this morning, because I think this is probably the most powerful message that I have brought to Facebook and YouTube since I've been on here for the last 6 weeks on Facebook and 6 weeks on YouTube and maybe not even 2 weeks on Facebook. People, we all need to do better on every level. I am sure that this message will go on deaf ears because some of us just don't know how and when to quit. You just keep on keeping on. So better to quit before he stops you. Okay? Because we don't know how he gonna stop you. I don't know. You don't know. So why can't you quit on your own? Don't be hard-headed. Enough is enough, okay? My question is to you, when is enough enough? Okay? Okay? I can't answer it. Only the person that is doing this within these families that have been created can answer that. Stop on your own. Stop on your own accord before he stops you. Might not be too pleasant. Might be out of your control. Might be out of your supporters' control. Because you're going to always have people to support wrong, just like you have people to support right. Sad, but true. There are always going to be people who are not going to tell you when you're wrong. I have asked my audience over here on Facebook and YouTube, check me. I have pastors on here. I have deacons on here. I have trustees on here. Check me. My chat, check me when I'm wrong. I don't want to bring a message to you about anything and I'm wrong and I stand to be corrected and you went along with it. No, I'm not one of those content creators because I don't know everything and I could be wrong. Okay? So, to my Facebookers and my YouTube world and to whoever hears this out there in social media land, live your dash. Live your dash. Keyword, your. Okay? That leaves everybody else out of it. There's nobody involved in your dash but you, and only you can live your dash. Now, you may allow other people to come into your world and dictate what your dash is. That's on you. I ain't got nothing to do with that, okay? Nobody is going to live my dash but me. And that's it, and that's all, okay? Because only I can answer to him for me. I hope you're following me. Now, raise your hand. Say something, okay? Because I don't want to leave you confused. I want you to truly understand what I have said this morning. For life is truly short, and death is truly sure. We can't take that away. You're going to live and you're going to die. That's what you do between living and dying. That's going to make the difference out here. Period. So stop playing the game of life to succeed by any means necessary. Any means. Robbing, stealing, killing, drugs, just whatever you think it takes. Stop and use your own brain. He gave you 5 senses. Figure it out. Go buy your lawnmower. Go cut somebody's yard. Spring is coming. Go buy your old raggedy pickup truck and throw it in the back of it. You got everything you need to go out here and make money, but you choose to do something illegal, and you know it's illegal, but you do it anyway. That's on you. You know better. You probably were taught better, but that's what you chose to do. Again, ain't my problem. That's your problem. I can only deal with me and what my choices in life are and what choice I choose. Because we all have choices. Normally you have 3 or 4 choices. All I can do is shake my head at this point. Stop playing the game of life to succeed by any means necessary. This is only temporary. And by now, we should have all realized this. If you don't see anything else, don't you see all them humps over there in the graveyard? Don't you see graveyards full and they trying to buy more land? So that within itself should tell you we leaving out of here. Now, I don't know where we're going when we leave here. And that ain't my business. But we're going to leave here. Okay? To sum it up, we need to do better. And the famous saying of Rosalind Knight, content creator in this section, we need to do better, including her, me, you, and everybody else out here. We need to watch our words and how we conduct ourselves out here in real life, in social media life, which to me, like I've said before, this is real life. I can't separate social media when I'm coming on here talking to you. This is real life I'm talking to you in. Okay? That one statement that she made, I absolutely agree with her. We need to do better. So be strong, be encouraged, live your dash. That key word again, Y-O-U-R, your dash. Reconcile with family and enemies. We don't need to come out here fussing and fighting, cussing and raising hell every day. It does not do the person you doing it to any good, nor does it do you any good. Okay? Maybe you emptied and vented what was bothering you. But it's not going to go away just like that. It's still going to bother you. You might be able to move on because you're never going to forget it. Once words are spoken, they can never be forgotten unless you choose to. I have gone as far as to ask God to take that memory away from me. If somebody did something that was truly bad to me, I don't want to remember it. Remove it from my memory. Well, I can't remember that part of it. I don't want to. Some of us just twist narratives. You can say one thing just like I'm speaking to you this morning, and by the time it gets back to the people this evening, it'll be Ms.V said this and Ms.V said that and Ms.V ain't said nothing. There's a video up there to prove it. But that's who we are as a people. We can always be critical. We can always find negative stuff to say. But be for real. Be for real. He's listening. I'm not the one to judge anybody. Okay? Believe, I think we all believe in a higher power of something. Okay? Unless you're atheist. You believe in something. So, stop employing the worldly issues of man upon another man. Let people figure stuff out on their own. You don't have it all together. I don't have it all together to be coming out here trying to tell you or advise you. I might have some answers, but I for real don't have them all. I'm still working on me. A work in progress. And probably will be until I close my eyes. All I can do is try to be better and better every day. Because we all sin and come short of the glory of. Okay? So, with that being said, I'm going to stop, speak to everybody on YouTube and Facebook. And I'm going to get into the comments that y'all have been writing. So, we can further discuss this. All right, let me start over here on YouTube, and then I'm coming over on Facebook. And I'm going to read one over here and one. Oh, y'all really been writing over here. So Myra, Wanda, Ginger, hanging out or speaking to each other and to me. Myra says, okay, I'll mention it to him when he gets off. So she's talking about her husband now. Chrissy, I don't see it. You and Myra have something going on. Good morning, Granny K. How are you doing? And Miss D. Miss D is my moderator. Good morning to you. Chrissy is over on Facebook, y'all, if y'all looking for her. So true. Let someone else die. Okay, Layla is agreeing with me. Okay. I'm passing over all the haze to try to stay with the topic, y'all. I don't mean to be ugly or rude, but I only stay on here an hour. So if I go and tell everybody you said hey to them, I'm gonna run out of time. Okay, Miss D is telling y'all that I'm reading the comments later because I didn't want to lose my message this morning, and I want to concentrate on the topic. Thank you, Miss D. And good morning to you too, Fanny. Granny K is telling all of y'all, don't forget to ring the bell. When you come into the house, it is understood. You don't walk in people's homes. You ring the doorbell before you come in. My doorbell is my like button. Thank you. Thank you, Granny. Miss D is saying it's true. What I'm saying is true. And hi, good morning, Georgia Peach. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Miss D is saying, I'm glad you're talking about this because it's true. Well, I appreciate that, Miss D. I felt like it needs to be spoken. Because I'm seeing too much evil and too much deceit and too much hatred and for no reason. And the people that are doing it, it doesn't even concern them. They stepping into something they ain't got no business. That's what's killing me. Good morning, Fanny. Um, Remember the OJ said, for the love of money, folks will sell their souls for the almighty dollar. And that was a fact, Jack. And that might have been something the OJs was going through at that time in that era in the music industry to write that song. I mean, usually songs are about something in your life, especially country music. It's going to tell a story. And if you listen to a lot of the words in music, they're telling a story about their own life. Fanny says she's loving this commentary. Thank you, Fanny. And Granny says this is a good conversation. Hi, Angela Brown, and welcome to Chatting with Ms.V this morning. Fanny is agreeing. Tashay, Ms.V tuning in on my lunch break. Thank you, Tashay. Hi, Jennifer, Devetta. Tashay is speaking to everyone. And so is Fanny, Jennifer, Myra. Okay, everybody's speaking, and that's what we do over here on YouTube. Let me see. Tracy over on Facebook is speaking. Deborah Musgrove. Let me see who else is over here. Okay, on YouTube. And Chrissy was over here. Okay, I'm trying to see who else is saying something. This is the same people speaking. Devetta saying amen to that. Okay, thank you, Devetta. Can somebody in the chat tell Devetta good morning because she can't see me? Okay, I'm sorry, Devetta can't see you. Hi, Trucker's Wife, and good morning to you. And you're speaking to everybody. Thank you for coming in. Y'all have a rest of the morning on purpose. Thank you, Granny, and thank you for stopping in. Okay, so everybody's still speaking to everybody over here. And a Trucker's Wife is saying, speak, Miss V. And Fanny's saying, yes, you're speaking. And I'm sorry to have to do this, but I felt like if I came into the comments and started reading what you were saying, a lot of y'all were speaking and the message was going to be lost. So I had to do it this way because I didn't know any other way to do it. If you know better, you should do better. And you're correct, Fanny. We all know better. But do we do better? Most of the times, no. All right. So, Miss V, you are speaking the truth. I was going through a storm. I asked my mama, why me? She looked at me and said, girl, why think you too good to have storms in your life? No storm, no crown. And your mother spoke the truth. Okay? Renee, Miss Hartwood, she sure did. Miss D is agreeing with Layla. She says, I agree because sometimes I do things when I get mad that's not right, and say things, but I'm a woman and I can say that. Okay? And we all do. I have to repent a lot of nights when I say my prayers before I go to bed because I'm human and I will snap. People will take you there and you'll forget all about what's right and what's wrong. I mean, it's just like they hit you at the wrong time, the wrong moment. And you know, you shouldn't have said it to me at that time. I wasn't in the mood for all that. Where you came from anyway? Why are you talking to me? I ain't saying nothing to you. Leave me alone. Go away. Later, I'm working on it. I just asked God, work on me. Okay, Miss Brown, and that's what we all got to do. Miss V and Mars, there is a fake page of me going around. It's Myra Sina. Mirasina or Sinai, Sinai. If you see it, block it. It's not me. Myra, you might need to contact YouTube or Facebook, whichever one it's on, and let them know also and report it. You can report it yourself. That's horrible. See, that's what I'm talking about. The devil, just busy. Now, why would you want to go make a fake page of somebody? For what? Mind your business. Tashay says, that's all you can do, Miss V. Fanny has jumped over here on Facebook and she's saying, good, Miss listening. Thanks for the positive vibes, Queen. You're welcome, Fanny. Have a good day at work. Okay. Later, thank you, boo. Just pray for me because I will get it together. We all gonna get it together. Ain't nobody out here got it right. I don't care what kind of advice they out here giving. There's stuff messed up in their life too. They just not telling you. They just not showing you. We all got stuff that's messed up. Okay. Good morning, Diva. And how are you, Queen? Moving right along here. Tashay is sending me some roses, and I really appreciate that, Tashay. I always want to call you Dashay. Layla is speaking to Miss Brown, and she says, D. Brown, we all at work in progress. Thank God for his mercy and his grace. You better believe it. Because we could all be out of here. But hopefully we have the opportunity each day. Every day he gives us, we have one more day to try to get it right. Okay? So take advantage of it. Like I say all the time, a lot of things don't need to be addressed. We address stuff that just we could just let it fly over our head. I've had to learn that. In my younger years, you wasn't going to say nothing about me and I wasn't going to come back on you. Because that's who I was then. Age has changed some of that. I am not wasting my time addressing you. You ain't worth it. That's 2, 3, 5 minutes out of my day. I could be doing something else. Just get out from around me and leave me alone. How about that? Then we won't have to address each other at all, period. My dad said that many years ago, do people really listen to the words of a song or you just listen to the music? A lot of times I was guilty of that. I love music. I played instruments in bands before. When I was in junior high under the direction of Leo McKee out of Carroll Junior High School, I played the flute and the piccolo. So I understand and I can read music and I know music, okay? But a lot of times when you are musically inclined, you're listening to the beat. You're listening not so much to the lyrics of the song. Sometimes I hear a song and I don't hear nothing they saying. I just like the beat. And I'm moving and shaking to the beat. But then when I stop and listen to the words of the song, sometimes those songs are deep. And it's what that person who wrote that song is going through. Start listening to it. And if you listen to country and western, they always got a story about their life. Okay, let me see over here if anybody else has said something. Okay, so Devetta said, good morning to whoever I can't see. I don't block people because I don't. No. I think she's saying I don't know how to, but much love. Okay. You're welcome, Renee. You saying thank you, Ms.V. You're welcome. We all will get it together. We all are not perfect. Ain't none of us perfect. No. Even though he created us in his own image, we are a long ways from being like him. All of us. No one is exempt from that. Myra, is it on YouTube or Facebook? Myra, Ms. D is wanting to know if your fake page is on YouTube or Facebook. Ms. V, I did ring the bell. And I thank you, Renee. You always do. And you gave me a crown and some roses. And I sincerely appreciate that. Let me see what's going on over here on Facebook. So my Facebookers are not really in the chat. And thanks to all of y'all who went over and subscribed to my Facebook page last night. I appreciate you. And okay, for going over because you kept that chat rolling because they are not really chatting over here like y'all do on YouTube. I guess they got to get used to it and feel comfortable putting in the chat and also knowing that I'm coming on simultaneously at 10 o'clock Central Standard Time on Facebook and YouTube. Tracy is saying I'm here. Thank you, Tracy, for the flowers. Yeah, the La Tech vet clapped back. Deborah know me so well. We're like sisters. We've been in each other's life so long. I met Deborah in 1972 when we were freshmen at Louisiana Tech, and we ended up being roommates, and we have remained friends over 50 years. It says a lot. Says a lot. Love you, Deborah. Thank you for coming on. Tracy says she's watching on both. All right, let me go back over here on YouTube. Myra D. Brown, it's on your YouTube. Okay. Hey, Lil Po Rich B. And congratulations on hitting your 1K, if I haven't told you. Good morning, chatting with Ms.V. Stopping by to say hello. Have a fabulous day and thank you. And I'll try to get over there and say hello to you in your chat too. You have a great day. Okay, that's one of the content creators, Lil Po Rich B. She has a channel in this sector. Okay. Miss V, do you use the same name on your Facebook page? Yes, Renee, chatting with Miss V is the same name on my Facebook page. Tracy says 1972. I wasn't even born. I'm old. That's why. Okay. You know, I claim my age, 68. I ain't got no problems with it. None whatsoever. I wake up every day with a peaceful mind, and I wake up healthy. That makes my day right there. I can do anything I want to do after that. If I just wake up with a peaceful mind and happy. I don't need nothing else at this point in my life. Deborah says, I love you too, sister. Okay. We were both born in the boot. Deborah's from the boot, I'm from the boot, and we just, like I say, I have a lot of friends where we have just remained friends over the years, and I can't explain it. I didn't do nothing but be me. She didn't do anything but be her. We just connected, we bonded, and we held that bond together. I can honestly sit on here and say that Deborah and I have never had a harsh word, a disagreement about anything from 1972 to 2023. And there's a lot of people in my life I can say that. It appears to me that the people that I have agreements with are people that really don't know me, people who take me for granted and think that they know me. You probably never will. You haven't been in my life or been around me long enough to know me. Get to know me. Okay? Then you can make statements. Tracy and Deborah talking over here. I don't know what y'all talking about. Miss V, you look good. Thank you, Tracy. I appreciate that. I have to give credit to my parents. It came from some good genes. They didn't look their age until they got sick just before death. And I'm kind of following my mother and my father. They both held their age quite well. Oh, Deborah and Tracy are over there with a little conversation going on. Okay, let me go back over here on YouTube. Ms. V, do you use, okay, yes, I use the same one. Ms. V, Lord, my nephew, he's 30 and he says he's attracted to you. I think he's had a crush on you, Ms. V. And that's okay, Trucker's wife. Hey, we can be the best of friends. Tell him that. And that's okay to have a crush on me, but tell him I'm too old for him. I'm old enough to be his mama. Tell him to look at me like a mother, okay? All right? Because I am. I'm old enough to be his mama. If he's 30 and I'm 68, yeah. Oh, yeah. I could be his mama. But we can't have nothing else going on. Tell him get the lust out of his mind and stuff. We ain't doing that over here, okay? Uh-huh. My best friend, we have been friends since we were 8 and now 65. That's a real friend. If y'all been in each other's life that long and been able to remain friends, that's friend. Thank you, Tracy. You and Deborah have met up over here on Facebook. Okay. And let me keep going over here. Ginger, Miss V, no way. he I'm 68. I am 68. I'll be 69 next month. Y'all supposed to know my birthday. I done told y'all my birthday. I told y'all it was February the 19th. Why I got to keep saying the same thing over and over when we supposed to be having a virtual birthday party for me? Huh? Where were you? See, y'all hear what y'all want to hear. Just don't show up to the party. You know Ms.V gonna call you out. I'ma ask you on the next day. Well, why I didn't see you at the party? Huh? I am. I sure am. What you laughing at, Myra? Myra always laughing at me. Ms.V, you are too adorable. What you say he can have a crush on me, too cute. Yeah, he can have a crush on me, but it has to be like a mother figure crush. You know, like I'm the best mama to him out there, that I'm his YouTube mother, okay? Yeah, yeah, he can do that. I don't know if he on Facebook or you. He better subscribe to my page when he talking all that noise. And come in this chat and talk to me. How about that, mister? Whatever your name is, come on in the chat. We need some more men in here. You 30 years old, you got a perspective on the 30-year-old man. We need to hear it. Why are you sitting back there telling your mama or your auntie, whatever she was to you, about me? Come tell me yourself. Come on. Don't be scared. We don't bite over here. Ms.V, you are, okay. Trucker's wife say, Renee, he say Ms.V is his woman and she's wise. Okay, I'm his woman and I'm wise. Wow. So we got a virtual thing going on over here. Renee, I ain't gonna be bothered with him, okay? I'm not. He's behind the sofa hiding. Look, Ginger say he behind the sofa hiding. He gonna come out from behind us. Well, take your phone back there and hit that subscribe button so you can come into this chat. Now, I've invited you into my home. You do not have to go behind the sofa and talk to me. How you gonna ever talk to me if you don't come into this chat? Uh-huh. Say what? I can't hear you. Oh, that's what I thought. Ms.V, 219 was my mom's birthday. She was my favorite person. Oh, okay. I don't find too many people I share a birthday with. But let me tell you what I have found out here. I found two cousins on social media with my name. We did not know each other until Facebook. They didn't know I existed. I didn't know they existed. And they have the same name, the Etta. Okay? And we are cousins. Now, ain't that something? Have the same name. I'd never heard of another Vieta until I met them. And they are wonderful cousins. Vieta Bess and Vieta Warwick. Okay? Love you, cuz. All right. He better get up from behind that sofa, Ginger. Okay, Ms.V, you family, baby. Okay, truckers, I want to be family. I got a lot of extended families out here, and they're good people, okay? The one family to my niece, she's not my biological niece. The little girl, young lady who comes over here and stay with me, she's not my biological niece. Her mother and I are like sisters, like me and Deborah are sisters over here on Facebook, because we've been around in each other's life and we treat each other like sisters. So, no, she's not my biological niece, the niece that I call niece that comes over here. Her mother and their family took me in around 1980. And I've been a part of their family. I've gone to the Dallas Cowboys Stadium with them. I've taken trips with them. I go to family reunions with them. They just invited me to go to Cozumel with them. I'm at their house for holidays. It's a huge family, like my family used to be before people started dying out. And I have lots of families like that. So Trucker's Life, yeah, I'll be a part of the family. I ain't got no problem with that. Because sometimes these extended families have been there for me when my biological family didn't even know what I was going through. They had no clue I was in the hospital. They had no clue I was sick. They had no clue what was going on in my life. And then when they found out about it, it was too late. You can't do nothing now. It's already over. My families, my extended families have taken care of me. Okay? Uh Oh, so you say he got that beard going on? Well, I can't see. Tell him he gonna have to come up on the panel and we gonna have to talk. Cause I'm coming StreamYard tonight. I'm gonna try to set up Facebook and YouTube on StreamYard because Shay told me I could do that. And then we're gonna have people we can start coming up on the panels and we can talk to each other over here, you know? Uh Let me see, what else? Cozumel is beautiful. I didn't really care too much for Cozumel, Devetta. Um, I found other islands that had so much for me to do. St. Kitts, St. Martin's, French side, Dutch side. It didn't offer me, maybe if I had gone there first instead of, was that one of the last islands? It was kind of in the middle of the islands that I visited. I just found a lots more to do on other islands. Even when we went to Haiti, we couldn't even go into the communities and stuff. The ship dropped us off, and uh, they had stuff prepared for us out on the beach. But they had Haitians that came out and played bands and drums and danced and cooked and did all that stuff. And I really enjoyed it more than I did Costa Bell. But that's just me now, the better. Maybe you were able to go somewhere we didn't go. We rented, no, we didn't rent a car. We got a driver. And we paid him to drive us around. He took us out to somewhere, to a restaurant way out, but we never saw nothing when we were going out there to the restaurant. A trucker's wife say, I lived in Jamaica for 2 months and Antigua for a month. Now, I love Jamaica. Baby, I could go back to Montego Bay today, and I could probably live there for the rest of my life. I could. I liked it just that much. Being able to go out into the fruit orchards and just eat fruits. And their fruits are so much better tasting than our fruits. I mean, it was unreal to taste the fruits grown from that soil versus what we get shipped in here from different places, California, Florida, whatever. They were great. And then every morning I had it for breakfast. And I never craved fruits like that, but I got up every morning there wanting fruits. I have many extended families who give me so much love. Yes, and that was designed to be that way. I'm not around my family. None of my family lives here. I just lost a first cousin, was it Sunday or Monday? I think it was Sunday. And she's getting to be the last of the first cousins. And you got to imagine, I had a lot of first cousins. Coming from my mother's side of the family, who had 7 sisters and 3 brothers, there was a lot of first cousins. Because all of them had more than one child. But I'm beginning to see that too. Not only do I not have grandparents on either side, never knew the grandparents on my mother's side because they were gone before I got here. Then on the father's side, they left when I was young. I was 5 when the grandmother left. I was probably 12 when the grandfather left. So I don't really have, never really had grandparents. I remembered them, but didn't have much interaction with them. I don't have a mother. I don't have a father. I don't have any aunties. I don't have any uncles. I still have some first cousins, mostly second and third cousins now. Okay? And that's what happens when you start to age. People start leaving you. And you need these extended families because you don't really have a lot of biological family. I don't anyway. Trucker's wife say, Devetta says she loved Jamaica. I did too. I only went to Montego Bay and Ocean Rios. They said at the time I was there to don't go to Kingston. The drugs was too bad, but I found that the drugs was kind of bad in Montego Bay. I mean, they called it ganja, and everywhere we went, somebody was asking, "Do you want ganja?" And I was like, "What is ganja?" Figured out real quick. No, thank you. I don't want to go to no Jamaican jail. I don't know nothing about y'all's laws over here. I don't want that. Okay, leave me alone. Let's see what's going on over here. Tracy, pray to God I make it to y'all's age. That's a blessing. Yeah, it is a blessing, and I pray to God that I can continue living a little longer so I can try to get it right down here because I don't want to live in no next world or wherever I'll be that's worse than what I've lived in here. Uh-uh. I don't want to do it. No, ma'am, Pam. Mm-mm. Uh, Wait a minute. My mother says Jamaica is the best place to vacate. My sister and her husband is going next month for an anniversary. Yeah, Myra, they gonna have fun. It's laid back. That's what I like. Ain't nobody in no hurry. Everybody seems to be getting along just fine, and they um they they don't. I ain't seen no fussing, cussing, and raising. I'm sure they do it, but maybe they did it out in somewhere else. They wasn't doing it around the hotel where we were living anyway. They was just busy trying to make money. Nobody was in a hurry. Everybody got along. When I lived in Las Vegas, I met the Johnson family. They welcomed me with open arms. I still keep up with them. Yes, y'all saw some of the people who have been coming on here. We haven't seen each other in years, but the pastor that came on here the other day, we haven't seen her uh, probably in 5 years. She was the pastor from Vancouver, and she came on Facebook and she said she was uh my pastor when I was out in Vancouver. That was the sweetest woman. Never had met her in my life. She made sure we had food. She made sure that we had a way to church because we didn't have transportation. She sent the van to come pick us up to bring us to church and bring us back home and stuff. Until I got transportation when I started working for the flight school, enrolling kids into the program and making sure that they had their housing straight and everything. Then I had transportation. But you got to remember, I was out there for, I don't even remember how long it was, but it was months. I want to say 4 months cross country away from home. So I'm just glad that I meet people easily and people kind of gravitate to me. And it may be because I'm always smiling, showing my 32 whites. And I don't have a problem with people. But I did have a problem living on the East Coast because they didn't smile. They weren't friendly. And those were 10 years that I had to just, it made me see how the people in the South are so much friendlier. And it's the environment that they live in. Everything is so expensive. People ain't got time. They in a hurry. They don't know you. This is their culture. That's how they are. And the further up the East Coast you go, the quicker they're gonna be moving. Get to New York. They in a hurry. Okay, it's winter time and they got their heels in their hand and their tennis shoes on, them fur coats or mink coats, and they walking down the street and baby they moving. Okay, when I first landed in New York, the first thing I saw was all these little yellow cars. It didn't dawn on me, ain't nobody driving. Those are taxis. Okay, those are taxis. People taking people places because it's too hard to drive and parking costs too much. Yeah. Okay, y'all. Well, let's see. Lived in where? Okay. Trucker's wife. Oh, wow. Okay, Ms.V, you are working both platforms just well. I love your style and your finesse. Thank you, Renee. I'm getting used to it. It's taking a little while because, like I say, even the way you connect to them and log on and come on to the different platforms are different. So the challenge today is going to be connecting StreamYard to Facebook. And from what I understand, it will come on YouTube. All the comments will come in one platform. We're going to find out tonight. Either it's going to work or it ain't going to work. How about that? But I'm up for the challenge. I'm going to try it. A group of my family members are going to Jamaica next month to celebrate a niece and nephew's 50th birthday. It was one of my favorite islands. I really enjoyed that. And the other one I think was, well, we went to Dominican Republic too. I saw where there were a lot of Americans. We met this guy from New York who had gone over there and started a school. And the kids were making a lot of products to sell in a market that he set up at the school. And the tourists were actually bringing in the money because we bought quite a few things when we were in that market, to bring back just souvenirs and to help out the school over there. And then they needed clothes and shoes and stuff. So when I got back home, I was living in Baltimore at the time. I sent boxes of clothes. He gave me his address and everything, where to send the stuff. And I sent boxes of clothes and stuff that I gathered up back to the school for people who needed clothes and shoes and stuff. Um, okay, wait a minute. Let me get on up the road here. Renee says, no, a trucker's wife is telling you, Renee, that y'all will love it there. Let me go over here. Make sure y'all don't have no more comments over here. Okay. All right. A trucker's wife is telling you to try it, Renee. Did you like the beach there? Yes. I liked all the beaches. The water is so clear and so pretty. And the sand was different on a lot of the different beaches that we went to. Some of the sand, I don't remember the places. I'd have to look it back up. Or what I need to go in and do is I have it all on my Facebook page and what the islands are noted for and everything. But I went into my personal page and I archived most of the information that was out there. But I need to go back in and see if I can pull up these islands from the archive. And that's what was so pretty to me when we hit the beaches, the different colors of sand. Some of the sand was dark, some of the sand was light, some of the sand was almost like pure white on different ships when we sailed in on these different beaches. Um, a trucker's wife, my oldest niece, went to Hawaii. She said it was beautiful. And I've seen pictures of people who've been to Hawaii. That's someplace I've never been. It's built on volcanic ash from a volcano that erupted. So it should have pretty good soil there. But I know it's expensive because everything has to be shipped in. It doesn't grow much on that island. My ex was stationed in Hawaii when he was in the Navy. He actually lived in Waikiki, I believe. But we weren't married at that time. Okay. Good morning, Elaine. Good morning, good morning. Y'all, we coming up on our hour, so I'm going to wrap this up. And quickly, what are we going to do tonight? Are we going to finish part 2 of the dating and marriage and have whoever wants to come on the StreamYard come on? Is that a good subject for the night? Or do we need to come up with new content? Quickly. We got 2 minutes. Okay. Ms.V is saying, hey to everybody that has come in. Okay, let me see what y'all saying over here. Facebook, y'all not talking to me, but y'all gonna get it together. Y'all gonna realize we don't bite. We happy people just trying to live our dash over here. We ain't bothering nobody. We don't do that. We mind our business over here. Okay? And when folks come over here that can't mind their business, we just tell them, man, this channel is not for you. It's not for everybody. We appreciate the view, but have a good day. We're polite to them even when we let them go. Okay? Oh, Renee, your nephew and your 2 sons moved to the Dominican and they love it there. It's laid back. It's not like America. I didn't find none of those islands to be anything like this. Those people are just living off the land and they live in their dash. Now, that I can truly say they are living their dash, their life. And I see more cohesiveness in families and people there than I see here. And this to me is, once you've gone there and you've visited a lot of different islands, you see America as a dog eat dog. Everybody for themselves and God for us all. It is what it is. My nephew and his 2 sons moved there. Okay, Everyone, be good. About to make me a chopped salad. Ooh, that sounds good, Trucker's wife. And Miss V has met her hour. So I want to say to all of you, thank you for coming on. Thanks to all of you who have subscribed to my Facebook page, to my Facebookers. Please get in the chat. Again, I'm begging, asking, pleading. Please come out the chat room and subscribe to the channel because the chat room is going to be coming down. I'm not going to have it any longer. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Live your dash. Don't worry about nobody else's. Live your dash. Miss V loves you. I'll see you at 7:30 tonight, Central Standard Time. Much love to you. Have a great day in spite of. Goodbye.